Spoke to thousands of business owners over the course of the last year, and we've been working with tens of businesses, growing them, helping their lead generation, and making sure they're making more sales. And there's some common themes that we've noticed that a lot of businesses are struggling with their lead generation. And I can almost guarantee if you're not investing into your lead generation, you're probably struggling with these too. And the biggest problems in lead generation right now is email deliverability, as I mentioned earlier on in this video, and actually understanding conversion cycles. So going back to email deliverability, it's a huge issue because so many businesses are still sending emails from their main domain, sending sales emails from their work domain, and it's only going to harm the reputation of that main domain. When your emails start going to spam, that's it, it's basically over for your email campaigns. You won't be able to make any conversions because all the opens you are get is people open it from your spam folder, which they're just not going to trust. No one's going to trust that at all. So that's one of the biggest problems that we're seeing a lot of businesses face at the moment, is they're just not getting this technical setup right. So I've actually got a document, and we'll include it in the link to this video, that has a step-by-step guide of how you can set everything up to make sure that your emails are being delivered with 70 to 80% open rates in your email campaigns. It's a very easy setup, and what we typically do is we purchase our domains on Cloudflare. What we do is then we set up a 50-50 split between Gmail inboxes and Outlook inboxes. So for example, if we purchase 10 domains on Cloudflare, we'll set up 5 domains with email accounts on Gmail and 5 domains with email accounts on Outlook, just to spread the risk. From there, you want to set up your DNS records. This is really easy to do, and it's just a 5-10 minute Google search if you're not sure how to do it. It's setting up SPF, DKIM and DMARC records, and then making sure you're actually testing these and validating these with a website like MX Toolbox, where you can put in your domain that you've just bought and it will tell you what the DNS records for that domain are and if you set them up correctly. So if you haven't, you can go back and make some adjustments. From there, you want to set it up to a tool like SmartLead. We recommend SmartLead just because it blows every tool out of the water, in our opinion. It's the best email sort of deliverability and best email sending software that we've used. And we're currently sending over 100,000 emails a month across all of our clients, and it does it with ease. So it's a really, really great tool. Now, what you need to make sure to do is not send over 30 to 40 emails a day per account. So say you've got those 10 domains that you've just set up, you might set up 20 email accounts, 2 of each, which is what we recommend, but you need to make sure you're not sending 30 or 40 emails per account. This is the biggest problem we see at the moment. A lot of companies that we speak to, and you may be doing this, where you set your email campaigns up on Apollo or Instantly or a different sending software, and you might be sending 100, 200, hopefully not 300 emails a day, and you're wondering why no one's opening them. You're just sending too many. Now, volume, of course, is really, really important for any sales campaign, be it cold calling, LinkedIn, emails. You need to be doing a lot of it to see good results, but there's a certain way you do it with email, and that's by spreading it across multiple domains and multiple accounts. So say you want to have an engine where you can be sending 800 emails every single day, spreading it across 20 email accounts. You only need to send 40 emails per account per day, which will really help you stay in the inbox, achieve that sending volume, and achieve those really high open rates, which you want to gain. So that's the biggest problem at the moment, is the email deliverability aspect. I talk quite a lot about this on my LinkedIn, so you can follow me on LinkedIn and connect with me on LinkedIn if you're interested in that. But the second problem that I see all the time is businesses not understanding conversion cycles. Now, what a conversion cycle is it's the time taken between your initial touch point with someone and when they actually make the sale. So don't get me wrong, of course there'll always be sort of the bottom 10% of the market that always need your product or your service right now, and they'll convert like that, right? You could say basically whatever you wanted to them and they're just going to buy it. Now, obviously not all the market is like this, but that's why it's thought of the bottom 10% who are really in need of some sort of product or service that you provide, and they'll convert straight away. But the majority of your clients will be between, 80% of the market will be between, it might be a week or 3 months before they will actually buy. Now, this is what we determine as the conversion cycle. And there's things that we do in our conversion cycle to maximize the results of it. The number one thing being content. So the more someone sees of you, the more likely they'll be able to trust you, and the more likely they'll actually buy from you. So it's really, really, really important if you're running LinkedIn, email, or even cold call campaigns to get some sort of connection with your prospects, as in if it's a connection on LinkedIn, that's fantastic, or at least have multiple touch points with them. You don't just want to try and make that first initial sale. They say they're not ready right now, or no, not interested, and then you just leave it forever, because you're missing out on a huge amount of the market. A lot of the market, I think it's something like 97% of the market isn't ready to buy right now. So for that other 97% that aren't ready to buy right now, you need to nurture them with content, copy that you can be sending them, newsletters, sharing knowledge, sharing value. And once you've been sending out enough content like that, it determines how long someone will take to convert. And that's your conversion cycle. It's how long it takes from someone to first come across you, or receive an email, or receive a message or a call from you, and then that point in which they buy the product or service. And I think a lot of businesses just want transactions straight away, which of course everyone wants to make sales straight away. But you need to understand that things take time. And the more you invest in these leads that actually take a longer time to convert, the more money you'll make. Oftentimes these are really, really good clients because they're just not jumping ship to everyone. They need to be on a certain level of trust with someone. So say someone's sort of trust threshold is up here, and that first initial email or call you send is down here. You've got a lot of work to do, and that's just going to be from content, continually providing them value, continually popping up in their feed and showing them that you really can do what you say you can do. So that's something that we've noticed. I think a lot of companies overlook it. They just go for the direct conversion straight away, as opposed to spending time with the right prospects and waiting for that conversion cycle to kick in so they can actually convert them at the right time.